Hi, welcome to lesson number 4 in the second week of the Watcher course. This is the last lesson where we're going to see hazards, dangers, and the likes without looking into how to protect effectively against them using parental controls. So bear with me and let's get into it. We're going to look at hidden risks in kids' apps, right? So in-app purchases, advertising, and data collection. What's in the agenda? Beyond the free label, advertising in kids' apps, and the unseen data collection. And why these hidden risks matter. So, beyond the free label, understanding in-app purchases. So whenever we have a free app, they have to make money somehow, right? So usually what they do is that they give you for free, and either they show you advertising or they put in-app purchases in there, right? So as you can see from this game, there is the offers in-app purchases. You can download it for free, play for free, but there are purchases in there. So that's the freemium trap, right? And depending on the game, they can be more pushy and try to trap the player into purchasing, right? This here is a few examples of in-game currencies, right? So they can be fruits, they can be gems, they can be pouches, they can be coins, they can be some cash-related symbols, okay? Gold bars. And sometimes children don't even realize that what all of these are is the same thing, which is currency. Also, accidental purchases can happen, right? So before you know it, the child pushes the buy button, and if the configurations are not properly set on the game or in the parental controls, the purchase will be charged to your credit card, and you will just receive a message saying, hey, you bought 15 gold bars for $15 or something like that. So there are also some games that are called pay-to-win games, right? So they have advantages that the child will realize that paying will help her advance faster, grow faster, or achieve some objective faster, right? So there is a psychological pressure inside the game for the purchase to be made. Now, advertising, right? This here is an example of what is called blended advertising. So what is blended advertising? On the left, you see a game where you see a banner for the ad on the top. Right? And on the right, what you see is blended advertising, which means the ad is inside the game. It's part of the game. And young children don't realize that's happening, okay? These are some of the more common formats, right? So the banner on top, or a pop-up for an ad that's shown in the free app, right? Also, character endorsements and product placements, right? So you see here some cartoon-themed pasta, right? So Peppa Pig pasta, the League of Justice pasta. This is all targeted at your kids, right? And because children are so vulnerable to it, and depending on their age, they don't even realize they're being targeted for apps. They think that's normal. That's how it is, right? So they are made a fool of, right? And the last risk we're seeing here is the unseen data collection, right? So what the apps collect about your child that she's not aware of, and sometimes you may not be aware of, right? So what types of data are they collecting? The type of device, the location, and the type of usage, right? So how long the child spends on the app, and what features of the app are being used, right? And what's the purpose of it? All of this data is used, they say, for the improvement of the app, but many times it's shared with strategic partners, or just other companies buy this data to run specifically targeted ads at your child, right? So the ads may pop up during the use of the app, or sometimes somewhere else, depending on if the child is using the device, and the location is used to target the ad at the child. And you don't even know that's happening, right? Privacy policies that explain what sort of data they are collecting and how it's used. And many times we don't read the fine print, right? We just agree with it so that the child can play, right? So reading the fine print is very important. And they are building your child's profile, right? They are collecting this data and building the child's profile so that they can target this child with specific ads and offers along this child, your child's lives. So why do these risks matter, right? First, you don't want a financial surprise of receiving a notification from your credit card that you bought $150 of Robux this morning while you were at the office. And you want to protect your child's privacy, right? So you don't want your child's information to be collected and used without your consent. And you want to guide your child to become an aware consumer, right? From the ages of 7 and beyond, you can start teaching them about the ads and the value of money. And the promotion of healthy digital habits starts early, right? So you have to co-view and preview and discuss and orient the child about what she's seeing, what are the ads, show them how some of these games are pushing them either through actions to unlock levels or to evolve, or through the pressure to pay to win, right? You have to be there with them while they are using it, to spot it, and to then explain to them what's happening. The sooner you do this, the savvier they grow, and the sooner you won't have to worry about it. So that's it for this lesson. Now you know that free usually implies either in-app purchases or advertising. And in the background, they are collecting data, right? Because data is the new oil. And the consequences of this. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe to our channel. Come join our free community. We have shared experiences, shared resources, and it's free, right? You can join us with the link in the channel description or in the first comment of this video. Thank you, and I see you in the last lesson of this week's course. Bye-bye.